Hi! Welcome to this channel. In this video, we're diving into an inspiring journey that's all about turning your setbacks into comebacks. We've all experienced having the feeling like life's throwing more punches than we can handle. But here's the thing, it's not about how hard you fall, it's about how high you bounce back. This is something really important to me that I like to reflect on, especially in light of past experiences with my anxiety, and most recently, one particular experience. So let's explore how setbacks can become powerful catalysts for growth, resilience, and eventual triumph. Let's also dive into the strategies and mindset shifts that will help you rise stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. So if you're ready to find out how to turn those challenges into stepping stones on your road to success, you're in the right place. Let's start by talking about setbacks. We've all faced them at some point. A failed project, a missed opportunity, or a personal challenge. These moments can be incredibly disheartening, but they're also where our story begins. You could say that this is my turning point. As a new employee at a digital finance company, I found myself thrust into the spotlight during a training session that would prove to be both challenging and transformative. The room was filled with my fellow trainees and supervisors, all eyes focused intently on me as I was called upon to participate in a mock customer service call. The scenario was that I would play the role of a customer service advisor, while a trainer would act as a particularly difficult customer. The pressure was palpable, with the weight of everyone's expectations bearing down on me. As the call began, I quickly realized that this wasn't just any ordinary simulation. It was deliberately designed to be exceptionally challenging. This is where the struggle is and its impact. As the mock call progressed, I felt my confidence waning. The customer's demands became increasingly complex, and I found myself stumbling over my words, struggling to find appropriate solutions. The room seemed to close in around me, and I could feel the heat rising in my cheeks as I choked on my responses. In that moment, I felt a mix of embarrassment and vulnerability. It seemed as though I was being singled out, perhaps even bullied in front of my peers. The experience left a lasting impression, one that initially felt like a significant setback in my budding career. However, as I reflected on this challenging experience, I began to see it from a different perspective. What if this moment of difficulty could be transformed into something positive? It was this realization that encouraged an idea, an opportunity to share my story and help others who might face similar situations. Inspired by this pivotal moment in my training, I decided to create my first YouTube video. The focus: exploring the concept of setbacks and providing strategies for turning them into comebacks. Though initially daunting, this experience became the catalyst for a new journey of personal growth and professional development. Through this video, I aim to share insights on resilience, adaptability, and the power of reframing negative experiences. By doing so, I hope to inspire others to view their challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to greater success and self-improvement. Setbacks can indeed feel like insurmountable obstacles, and it's easy to get stuck in a negative mindset, thinking that success is just out of reach. But the truth is, setbacks are just part of the process. The story of Steve Jobs exemplifies this principle, demonstrating how even the most devastating setbacks can lead to extraordinary comebacks. In 1985, Steve Jobs faced a profound setback when he was ousted from Apple, the company he co-founded. This event was a significant blow to Jobs, both professionally and personally. The situation worsened when Apple's stock value increased after his departure, seemingly validating the board's decision. However, Jobs refused to let this setback define his career. He went on to found Next, a new computer company where he continued to innovate and develop new technologies. During this time, Jobs honed his leadership skills and vision. In a twist of fate, Apple found itself struggling in the mid-1990s, operating at a loss and facing fierce competition. This is when Apple acquired Next, bringing Jobs back into the fold. Jobs' story teaches us several valuable lessons about overcoming setbacks, staying resilient, growing through adversity, and having unwavering belief in your vision even in the face of setbacks. As Jobs himself once said, being fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. So how do we turn setbacks into comebacks? The important first step is to acknowledge them. It's essential to recognize setbacks rather than deny or avoid them. Admit that the setback has occurred. This doesn't mean you have to like it, but acknowledging it is the first step towards dealing with it. We also want to maintain a positive mindset about this. While it's important to be realistic, maintaining a positive mindset helps you stay motivated and resilient. Believe in your ability to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. The next step is to analyze and learn from what went wrong. Let's reflect on the reasons for the setbacks and then ask yourself, what can you learn from it? What would you do differently next time? This reflection is crucial for growth. The positive side of setbacks that happen to us is that they become learning opportunities. Every setback provides valuable lessons for growth. For instance, Thomas Edison used his early failures to refine his inventions, which then led to ultimately finding success. He is known for the invention of the light bulb, but it took him many unsuccessful attempts before he achieved success with it. He persevered and was relentless until this led to his numerous other inventions that changed modern lives quite significantly. So you see that it's all about using those lessons to fuel your next attempt. Once you've learned from your setbacks, it's time to make your comeback. This involves setting new goals, developing a plan, and staying motivated. Create a detailed plan outlining the steps you need to take to achieve these goals, ensuring you address any issues that contributed to your previous setbacks. Be specific and clear about your goals. An example of this is, I want to be confident speaking to the public by next month. Depending on your starting point and the amount of effort you put in, you can make this achievable. Determine how you will measure progress. For instance, you can break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps each week for the next 4 weeks. Then track your progress. Regularly evaluate your progress by recording your practice sessions and noting improvements or areas needing more work. Adjust as needed. If you find certain aspects challenging, adjust your plan accordingly. For example, if you're struggling with managing anxiety, incorporate relaxation techniques or additional practice. Stay motivated by keeping your goals in sight, celebrating small victories along the way, and maintaining a positive attitude. By doing so, you'll be better equipped to overcome challenges and move forward with renewed determination. It's also essential to surround yourself with positive influences. Keep reminding yourself of your goals and never lose sight of your purpose. Remember, motivation can ebb and flow, but perseverance and a positive mindset will keep you moving forward. Keep pushing, keep striving, and keep believing in yourself. Your comeback story is just waiting to be written. That's it for my first video. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to turn any setback into a powerful comeback. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you would hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future contents. Thanks for watching.